The 49ers will boot it away to start the game. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Buying some time.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Buys a little time with his feet, and he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Charlotte! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
He'll try to tack on one more. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. The kickoff unit about to go to work. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
West Virginia offense will take over 1st and 10.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
On the move, it's Jordan. Keeps the legs moving. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for him.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's running in the open. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Still looking on the move. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Trying to run, it's Jordan. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Number 3.
Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Gordon. Still running at the 40. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can
Going up top. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Power football with the run. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Morton. Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. The ball pops out. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. On the move is the 30. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Trying to get to it. Trying to escape and get it himself. able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Coming after him. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Getting some heat. And the pressure is coming in. And again, the defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together.
Good, disciplined defense on that play. It's third and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires downfield. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Pocket, he tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Looking for room, it's Gordon. Breaks the tackle. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback extends the play. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. The The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, getting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They'll try the outside to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
One of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it, and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a third and long. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, picks on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the big tackle.
Just drives it between the uprights. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect plan on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Charlotte. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? The quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest on the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll start this drive with a pass, using his feet to buy time. Open space at the 25. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to take off. At midfield, he's got room. Otis left him grasping. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play.
Charlotte, 17. West Virginia, 10.
First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. The throw to the outside is complete. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too?
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Back to throw, it's Morton. Scrambling away. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, look out, the ball's free. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend-don't-break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in the situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They are having none of this running game down on the goal line.
Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Wants to go up top. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Looking for space. It's Gordon. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down.
4th down.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And the 49ers will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Looking for an open area to his left. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Working that left side now. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. He throws one to the left. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. The defense gets to him. First play of the first possession of OT. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. They're going to give him another chance on second and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've got a little work to do here on third and goal in overtime. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
Snapped it in the shotgun. They're trying to get to him. They got him. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive, you want to get touchdowns, you don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this, well, now you get no points. And the defense bows up in a big part of the field, gets the big sack on fourth down and goal.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Right down the middle. The kick is good. A game winner in overtime. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.